Gutter Trash is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
A mental patient, due for release from the sanitarium, cuts his hair to impress his attending doctor and look less like a crazy person. Once out in the real world, he finds that all manner of insanity has broken out around him, and he may be the last sane man alive. However, when he discovers his new hairdo is the cause of all this chaos, he and his new companions must find a way to rebalance the world in Hewligan's Haircut. Episode 131 of Gutter Trash, Hewligan's Haircut. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jason.
Got a little bit of a cough.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You've been sick for a week.
I have.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Started feeling it Tuesday, which by the time people hear this will be that exact same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
1 week.
Huh?
1 week of sickness.
1 week of sickness.
It's like a curse from heaven for not surviving the rapture.
No, yeah. Could be that.
Yeah.
Could be that indeed.
Or for surviving the rapture.
Right.
I guess that would be the way to word that.
I guess that guy resurfaced, Harold Camping.
Yeah.
I guess he released a statement that said, "Oh, the rapture happened. It's just that Jesus silently judged us."
Oh. I hate it when they silently judge you.
I apologize, folks. My voice may go in and out.
Just like our audio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's happened. I apologize, everyone.
Yeah, so we have roughly 5 more months of Earth time.
Right.
And then we will...
And then the world will end.
Yeah.
It'll be because Jeebus is silently judging us. Yeah.
You know, I've read the Bible.
Uh-huh. I have not.
Not cover to cover.
Right.
I'm sure I've read
but chunks of it.
Yeah.
One might say that you're familiar with it.
I'm familiar with it.
Right.
Yeah. Not in the biblical sense.
Right.
But hey, you know, Jesus never came off as someone who would silently judge you.
Right, he's not an asshole.
He speaks his mind.
He is not an asshole.
No, he's not. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I silently judge people.
That's what you do.
Yeah, and then I talk about it on this podcast, where they can't hit me.
Oh, right, yeah. You cannot be smitten.
Right.
Smited? Smitten?
Smote,
yeah. Smitten's like a lovey-dovey.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Like what's the skunk that hops around after the cat?
Pepe Le Pew.
He is smitten on the cat, yeah. He would never smote her.
Nope.
No.
Unless, I guess, he became a god.
Mm-hmm.
Then he might smote her.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I would worship a cartoon skunk.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. Everyone would wear patchouli and dye a streak in their hair. And it'd be an awesome church.
Oh my Christ. Oh my fucking Christ. Okay. I have seen quite a few ladies with dual-colored hair.
Mm-hmm.
And most of those ladies also stink of patchouli.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand.
Are they starting this church already?
Oh my God! I didn't even know. Oh, it's one of those things where reality is blurred, fact and fiction. What came first? The chicken or the skunk people? Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's a hippie punk rock kind of thing. Like a not necessarily hippie, not necessarily punk rock, but just, that whole bohemian sort of,
Right.
you know.
I like to also classify that as white trash.
or white trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
White trash who know how to do watercolor paintings.
Right. Yeah.
That's the type that does the haircut.
I saw a few of those ladies today.
Yeah.
And, I spent my afternoon hanging out at a used video game store.
So you saw a pretty higher up cross section of our society.
Yeah.
Peddling their wares.
Yep. And by wares, they were selling their collections for crack money.
Oh, I was talking about the employees.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They were
They were peddling their wares.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean they ate Skyline and hot fries.
they always have some sort of horrible snack over there.
Yeah, they do.
Funyuns and hot fries. And...
Yeah, when I first showed up there, one of them was out getting lunch for them at Skyline, and almost as soon as they finished eating Skyline, he went to the dollar store and got hot fries for Matt.
Oh man, hot fries used to be like one of these things I associated only with traveling to visit my grandparents in Kentucky, because they didn't have them in Ohio when I was a kid. All I remember is seeing them whenever I was down by my grandma's house in Kentucky. Yeah, hot fries. Wow.
Yeah.
They were just a cut above Funyuns.
Yeah.
Stank rings, as I've heard they're called these days.
I've had a Funyun in the past couple of years, and yeah,
not good.
No. I've also had a hot fry in the past couple of years, and I pretty much could do without those.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm done with the hot fries.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grandma. I'm never visiting you again.
I'm sure she'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
She hated you.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
Man.
Silently judging you.
Grandma?
Yep.
Oh, man. Everybody's doing it these days. Jesus and Grandma.
Yep.
Bill Cosby, probably. The trinity of nice, who I thought was like really nice, patient, loving elderly people.
Is Jesus elderly?
Yeah, he's been around forever.
I guess it's been a while. About 2,000 years old at this point.
Yeah. That would, quantify as a senior citizen.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
Oh. So, how you doing?
Oh, I'm full.
Other than being sick. You're full?
I'm full and I'm sick. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, those two things.
We are full of breakfast.
Yes, we are.
And it's at nighttime.
Yeah, it is.
Which is awesome.
It's like 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh.
We closed the place down.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Man.
Some people take pride when they do that to a bar. We do that to Bob Evans.
They're like, last call for biscuits, boys. We gotta close this puppy down. You're not driving, are you? Yep. That's just the kind of crazy, wild podcasting host you got here, kids. Don't try it at home.
No. Yeah, last night I sort of had a revelation that, because we usually do a drawing night on Saturdays.
Usually.
And
as long as someone's pussy doesn't hurt.
Right. Well, someone's pussy hurt yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was yours.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It was mine.
Yeah. Usually, we know in advance if a Saturday drawing night is not going to happen.
Yeah.
We rearrange or we just deal with it.
Plan for it.
Yeah.
Contingencies.
Yeah. But, no, yesterday, it just got outright canceled last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your pussy hurt.
It was hurting all around my pussy. Inside, outside, up in there, behind it even. Yes, that's my my back pussy.
Yeah. Your butt's pussy.
My butt's pussy.
Yeah.
My butt's pussy was hurting. And if your butt's pussy is hurting, you don't really feel like getting out of the house.
No. And I can understand that.
Yeah.
You just were like super tired, and every one of your coworkers has made you work for them on your days off.
I worked both my days off this week.
Yeah.
And let me preface this by saying I realize my job is not hard.
No. Yeah.
But, it just makes me tired. The magic people keep me, running around. I just collapsed after work last night.
Well, you work 10 hours a day. It's, it can build up to be a bit much.
Yeah. I'm old now. I'm in my 30s. I'm in almost mid-30s here.
It's a dirty store that has probably some asbestos and bacteria and dubious air conditioning during a very hot week.
Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah, I was a tired dude.
Yeah. So it was drawing out was canceled last night, and I used to think that it was pretty lame. Here we are, two early 30-ish dudes. For the majority of the time that we've been doing Drawing Night, you have been single, I have been single.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are spending our Saturday nights, drawing funny books and cartoons and.
We're just sketching weird things that we show to each other.
And laugh and order takeout. And
listen to podcasts.
Listen to podcasts and watch TV shows.
We are men, obviously.
We are men. I used to think that maybe this is kind of lame.
Yeah.
And then Drawing Night got canceled.
Yeah.
You know what's lamer than Drawing Night? Being alone.
On a
single 32-year-old dude on a Saturday night. Watching TV shows, ordering takeouts, and trying to draw and not succeeding.
By yourself.
By myself.
Man, I feel bad.
And it really came down to it is like, might as well have just been 15.
Well, no, I think that's a compliment to you as the way you live your life. You're not part of the system, You're like, they're like, you need to grow up and quit watching cartoons and reading funny books, and you're like, no, I don't. Quit silently judging me, Jesus. What would Jesus do? I bet if
he'd be an asshole.
Yeah. No, that wasn't Jesus, that was God, right?
Right.
Okay, so I bet Jesus. If he could order La Rosa's carry out and listen to Never Not Funny, and draw pictures of Black Bolt and Medusa, he would do that. What would Jesus do? He would. That's precisely what Jesus would do, ladies and gentlemen. He would be a 35-year-old boy like us.
Yeah.
We're not even the 40-year-old boy. We're just 35-year-old boys.
Yeah. Not even 35.
Yeah. I'm pushing 35.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's
sorry
all right.
I canceled. I mean, I had to. I would have.
No, I understand.
I would have crashed about 10:30. I was out of it.
I've been there, like I said, I was sick this past week, and Tuesday night I wound up I was playing video games, and I was trying to take any kind of medication to help clear out my throat and head, and like 8 o'clock, I was just like, I am tuckered out. And I passed out on the couch at like 8:30, and then just said, I gotta go to bed. Wound up calling off work on Wednesday, and then slept till like 1 in the afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that probably helped.
Oh, yeah, it helped a lot.
Did you have plenty of OJ?
No.
No OJ?
No, not for, it's just, I think it is just sinus allergy problems. Not a cold. Which is almost worse, because, the traditional remedies don't tend to work.
Right, on the allergies. Bastard allergies.
Yeah. But it also means that there's actually a lot more options if you go to the pharmacy, which I couldn't afford to do at the time, so.
You could just walk in there drugstore cowboy style.
Actually, I didn't even go to the pharmacy when I got paid. I went to Odd Lots and the dollar store.
The discount medicine.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Yeah.
Hey,
that works.
I loaded up, and I've been feeling a hell of a lot better since. Still, I got a little bit of it, which, affected my throat and my nose.
Odd Lots is awesome. Or Big Lots,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they call it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, they have some weird stuff, and, like, nothing's labeled, and And they have cheap... Like, I saw the second season of Twin Peaks, the entire season, for $3 there on DVD.
Yep.
And that's insane.
Yeah.
It's like $45 worth of Twin Peaks.
Yep. I went there Thursday to buy some medicine and browse their DVD collection, and they got whole seasons of TV shows from anywhere to $3 to $6.
Yeah.
They had the 3-disc edition of King Kong for $3.
Wow.
I bought the director's cut version of Zodiac there for $2.
Nice. And then they have they have tools and, all kinds of bath products.
It's kind of a nice place.
Yeah.
I mean, just for finding weird shit.
Yeah.
And
you never know what you're going to find.
Huh?
I said you never know what.
Yeah, the thing is, you can't go there, expecting that, I saw this there once.
Yeah, this was there a month ago.
Right.
It'll be there now. Yeah. No. Yeah, that place is great, though.
So, yeah.
Well, I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're on the mend.
I'm feeling a little bit better here. Yeah.
It's going to be nice and warm tomorrow.
Oh, God. It's too hot. It's too hot.
Too hot for TV?
It's too hot for everything. It's too hot for living.
Oh.
All right. Let's get into this.
Oh? We're into it.
Well, let's get into the real reason we're here.
Oh?
Let's talk about Hewligan's haircut.
That's right. Oh, we should have been something like, it's too hot for, we need to get a haircut. It's so hot.
Yeah.
Damn it, we suck.
I shaved my head
a
month ago.
I had mine cut, too.
Yeah.
Well, nobody knows that.
No. But, yeah. Sorry, got distracted. Hewligan's haircut from 2000 AD.
The magazine, not the year.
Magazine, not the year.
Yeah.
No, because it was originally published in 1990.
Oh, yeah.
80.
Yeah. Yeah, it was serialized in, 8 issues or something?
I think so, 8 parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Milligan, Jamie Hewlett.
What a combo.
They are a combo.
Mm-hmm. Would they be a pretzel combo? Or the salsa cracker combo?
Pretzel.
Yeah?
With cheese.
A little salty, a little cheesy.
Yeah, because the salsa cracker combo, not good.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh, you're wrong.
That's my favorite.
You're wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure that is my favorite. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I remember that wrong.
I think you're wrong.
Oh. You would know better than I would.
I would. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can find something to agree on then.
Oh.
It's
What are you talking about? You're talking about equating them to snack foods here?
Yeah, something. Yeah, like a good pairing.
Peanut butter and barbecue potato chips.
Good night, everybody.
That's a good combo. Try it. Grippos with peanut butter.
No.
No.
Oh. No.
Delectable.
I don't even like Grippos.
Oh. Man. You'll eat hot fries or Funyuns in the last 2 years, but not Grippos.
Oh, I've had Grippos in the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
And you can add those to the Funyun and hot
Oh,
fries
you're
list.
crazy. You're crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I would never give up my Grippos.
No, you won't.
Hewligan's haircut.
Hewligan's haircut. Peter Milligan, Jimmy Hewlett. What else have they done together? I don't know. Have they done anything
I don't
together
think they
other than this?
maybe, was there some sort of Vertigo one-shot or something, maybe?
I can't remember.
I'm thinking of Rogan Josh. That was not Jimmy Hewlett.
That was Brendan McCarthy.
Yeah, Brendan McCarthy.
And Skin was also Brendan McCarthy and Peter Milligan.
Yeah, I don't think they've done anything else.
Yeah.
They should have.
They should have indeed.
Because they are a good combo.
They are indeed.
Much like the salty pretzel one that I apparently love. The cheesy salty pretzel one.
That's some cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
What's so difficult about that?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever read this, and I know I've seen it
Right.
like a dozen times over the years.
I'm pretty sure I've never read it either. I should know because I just bought it like 2 months ago.
Yeah. I recognize, though, because your copy here has, like, in the back it's got some pinups and it's got this old cover.
Right.
I know I've, like, held that in my hands before. Like, did my brother own a copy of it, maybe?
Well,
like, how old was the collection? Because I haven't lived with my brother for, a long time.
Right. Well, I mean, originally published in 1990 or so, and 2000 AD. That's almost 20 years of
that's
many
true.
times it could have been reprinted.
Yeah, well, maybe I do own a copy of this. I don't know.
Did your brother ever collect 2000 AD?
I don't believe so.
No,
I don't believe so.
'Cause I know you can buy them. I bought them for a while until I realized that it was too much to keep up with.
Yeah,
Because it comes out weekly.
that's crazy. Weekly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's why they do everything in small installments.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm fairly sure it comes out weekly.
No. Well, that's nuts.
I don't know. The British, they're weird.
Yeah, they
I
are.
don't like them.
When they talk about pounds whenever they should be talking about money.
Right, yeah.
It's like, what?
And stone whenever they want to talk about weight.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
right?
get it.
Yeah.
I do not get it.
Yeah. It's like some sort of topsy-turvy, crazy world. Like the ones found in Hewligan's haircut. See what I did there? I tried to bring it around. Yeah, this book was really cool.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. And you can just tell that they were just wanting to come up with the weirdest shit that they could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm sure Jamie Hewlett had a list of things that he wanted to draw.
Right.
It's like, I want to draw, I want to... I mean, yeah, there's like warplanes, there's like Andy Warhol paintings. They, I mean, not just Andy Warhol, they sort of spoof a lot of different art movements.
Right.
And he draws in different styles. And yeah, it's a romp. That's what it is.
That's a very good term for it.
Yeah.
I don't know where to start with this.
Have you ever felt out of place in the world?
I always feel out of place in the world.
Have you ever wanted to find a place that you felt in place?
Not really.
But, well, did you ever want to get away from everyone who makes you feel out of place?
Yes.
Well, that's what Jamie Hewlett and Peter Milligan provide you with here in this book.
Okay.
I think this is like you said, it is like just their excuse to do anything fun. Like they're like, let's just draw whatever. But I think this was like kind of like, their tribute to people who don't feel like they fit in anywhere.
Right.
Which I thought was pretty awesome. Because
Yeah.
a lot of comic people, as you've mentioned, we sit around on Saturday nights, by ourselves in an air-conditioned house, when we could be out there living life.
Right.
So we feel a little out of place socially.
Yeah.
And this is one of those books that's like, it's okay. It's just who you are.
Yeah. And I'm sure Milligan and Hewlett also have felt that way as well. Both, definitely left of center comic creators.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Hewlett, just a truly bizarre comic artist. Co-creator of Tank Girl.
Yeah.
So probably
The Gorillas.
and the Gorillas. So probably pretty influenced by the punk movement.
Mm-hmm.
And, definitely feeling out of place,
I would imagine.
out of tune, if you will.
Oh. A lot of punk bands are out of tune.
Yeah. That's their sound.
It is. That's what they're going for.
Yeah.
But I bet these days, Peter Milligan working on X-Men and Jimmy Hewlett working with the Gorillas, I bet they're both a little more...
Well, they're older and they're wiser.
Yeah.
They're more adjusted to
Adjusted.
life.
That's the word I was looking for.
I'm sure they have families that they need to take care of, and it's all right to sell out once in a while.
That was us silently, Justin.
I don't like the Gorillaz.
You don't?
No.
I can take them or leave them. Like, if they're on, I'll totally listen to them, but...
I think, like, their radio songs, I think, are pretty good.
Yeah.
But,
Their album covers are good.
Well, yeah, all their videos and covers and anything that Jamie Hewlett is front and center in, I'm pretty much on board with.
Yeah. He's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think if I've actually read anything that he's drawn other than this.
The Tank Girl stuff? Or?
I never really got into Tank Girl.
Okay. Yeah, his stuff kind of reminds me of Evan Dorkin in a way. Like,
I can see that.
Like, there's a lot of, like, weird little off-panel, like, between the gutters kind of jokes.
Right.
And then everything is kind of like, if you look, Evan Dorkin is I know you know. When I say if you look, I don't mean you. He's a very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. He's very talented. He's a great artist,
Oh, yeah,
like not just like weird cartoony stuff, but the man knows how to draw.
Right.
And I think Jamie Hewlett's from the same sort of
mentality.
He's got that whole punk rock craziness, but he's also got a little weird cartoony vibe, but he's also just a damn good artist too.
Yeah.
And so his stuff always reminds me of Evan Dorkin a little bit.
I'm always more reminded of Brendan McCarthy,
Mm-hmm.
just because I think they're from sort of the same school of thought, and I think one of them influenced the other at some point.
They might be the same person.
Yeah, I do often get them confused.
They're, like when it because this has one of those Wizard of Oz kind of effects where it all of a sudden converts to color.
Yeah.
Which threw me off because when I first started reading it, I was like, oh man, this is black and white. He does such great color stuff. And I really didn't know.
Right.
And then when it goes to color, like that is like totally Brendan McCarthy style color.
Right, yeah, it's super bright primary colors, fluorescence, and
it's very vivid and like drug-induced, layered, and very, very, very good color work.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that it went color.
Because it does, like you say, the whole Wizard of Oz thing, which I think, it's a little cliched by now for us. To see that whole, real world turning into crazy world.
Now it's in color.
Right. Yeah. But I think it works for this, and I'm sure back in 1990 it wasn't as much a cliche as it was.
Well, because the Wizard of Oz had just come out like a couple years prior.
Right. Yeah. These are old stories. Is what we're saying.
Yeah.
I think Peter Milligan was a consultant on
he actually was one of the Munchkins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was the one with the British accent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is he British?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then, because he had the accent in the Wizard of
Oz. Let's talk about Peter Milligan.
Let's do it.
I am sort of a big fan of Peter Milligan.
I think we've talked about this.
I think we have before, yeah.
The duality of the Milligan.
Yeah. This is definitely him on his A game.
Yep.
This is good Peter Milligan, folks. There are two of them. One is good, one is not.
I think one tells the stories he wants to tell, and the other one says, I need a paycheck.
Yeah. But, at the same time, I think that they can coexist.
Yeah.
Because Ecstatics and X-Force was certainly...
amazing.
It was amazing, and it was certainly a Peter Milligan that wanted to collect a big payday.
Yeah.
And, accepting a job on an X-Men book, is that's the epitome of selling out in the comic book industry.
Right. Yeah.
But he was able to, tell these crazy, subversive, fucked up stories that you expect from the good Peter Milligan.
Yeah. He poked fun at a lot of very serious things, but in a fun way.
Right. And, totally made fun of the fact that he was working on an X-Men book, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that series is amazing. That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah. And turned out to be successful for him on top of it all.
I'm surprised, honestly.
Right. Oh, I am too, because, that is not a book that, even before that book came out, people were bitching about the fact that, why are they turning X-Force into this bullshit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I can't...
What's with this cartoony art?
I can't tell you how many people crossed it off their file at my work. They're like, well, this isn't good art. I'm like, wait a minute, you're talking about... They're like, this isn't the X-Force awesome art that I'm used to. I'm like, okay. We're just going to have to agree to disagree, because that doesn't make any sense to me.
Who was doing X-Force right before
well, it was after Liefeld, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I don't remember.
Was it Los Bertatio and Warren Ellis at that time?
Oh, man, maybe. Could have been.
So I know they worked on it a couple years before Milligan and Allred.
Yeah, I can't remember who was doing that, because I read the first 4 issues of X-Force when it came out,
right,
in the 90s, and then I skipped ahead till the next the first Milligan issue.
Right,
that was the next time I read one.
I think I read the first Warren Ellis issue, and was not impressed, and just yeah. Although, I'll admit I was a fan of Liefeld, so I kept with that book for 12 issues.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think I came back for the Spider-Man crossover.
Yeah, I think it was in the first 4 issues. Though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
No.
The Sideways issue.
Oh, I always hate Sideways issues unless they're stapled that way.
Sideways,
I hate the calendar style Sideways issue. I like the long format.
So you liked those Marvel annuals?
Yeah, I love that stuff. Seriously, I wish half of comics were made that way and the other half were made the traditional way.
Yeah.
I really think that's a great...
I'm not a fan.
Really? Oh, man, I love
it's
it.
too long. When it's stapled that way. It's just, it's kind of cumbersome to read.
Oh, see, I love
it. Especially in the
it.
floppy format.
Yeah.
At least with the hardback, you've got, the support on the other side.
But that 2-page spread in those kind of books, that's amazing.
I don't know, that just, not a fan. It just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Especially a 2-page spread of that width.
Oh, man.
With minimal
There's
height.
so much you can do. Such a crowd shot or a spaceship crash or any kind of cool...
I would say a normal 2-page spread is
sufficient
for that, yeah. Or stacked, 2-page spread, yeah.
I still like it.
Right. I just think it's
too much of a good thing.
Yeah. Or something. I don't know. Whatever. But no, a lot of this also reminds me of Shade the Changing Man.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly the whole fact that it's about a haircut.
Yeah.
I think it was issue 50 of Shade, or maybe it was the first issue where they become a Vertigo book, but there was an essay in the back about how all of Shade was about hair.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah. So this the whole idea of a haircut that can change the world.
Yeah.
I think it's something that Peter Milligan has had and played with multiple times.
Huh. So maybe he couldn't quite go as far with it in Shade as he wanted, and that's why this came out? That's interesting.
Well, I think this came out before he wrote that particular issue. This was before.
Oh, yeah, because that was around 91 when they switched
92,
over.
93,
yeah. Okay. Huh. That's weird. He's obsessed with hair.
Yeah. And
maybe he's a furry.
Huh?
Maybe he's a furry.
Yeah, could be.
Most likely not.
Probably not.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just flipping through it, just looking at some of the imagery. I love this color stuff.
Yeah.
It's so good. It almost looks like graffiti, like spray paint. The color is so
vivid.
Yeah, it's very vivid.
I like that the layouts are super crazy, but you're still able to follow them.
Right.
I don't think I was ever confused once.
Yeah.
When it did that page.
Yeah. There's a page where the top quadrant of it, you have to read on its side and then flip it back to normal style. And
normally that would piss me off.
Yeah. Yeah, but it just fits.
It fits with this, yeah.
Yeah, man. Beautiful stuff. Is this still in print?
Oh, yeah. I bought that 2 months ago.
Okay. But, this is a new one, though? It's not something old? Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, you can order it at your local comic shop, folks.
Yeah.
Hewligan's Haircut. 2080, I think. Yeah, they are the ones that published it. Because I know this week you guys got in the Slain hardcover.
Oh, yeah.
Which I seriously thought about buying.
Pat Mills and Simon Bisley.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice
Simon
stuff.
Bisley.
I used to have those, they did like 2 or 3 smaller graphic novels, I guess back in the, around the early 90s. I used to own those. Those were awesome.
Yeah.
I loved those.
In fact, tomorrow when you're at work, you stick that in my file.
Oh, okay. The Slain the Horde God hardcover?
Yes.
Awesome.
You stick it in there.
Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll put it in my butt pussy. And then, and then I'll put it in your file.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
So it might have an odd aroma.
I get a discount though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
25%. Yeah.
Oh, so maybe more of a discount? I mean, if you're going to stick it in your butt pussy.
Yeah, well.
Like 30?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
At least
It's not like
sale.
It's not like it's remanded or anything. It's just been butt pussied. It's not like there's a marker across the bottom of the pages.
When I buy that, should I go through every page to make sure that it's not damaged so that you can report it?
Did you see the guy do that the other day?
No, you told me about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, we had 2 this week.
Oh, okay.
One guy brought back, wow, this is weird. This might even be a Peter Milligan comic. Who writes X-Men Legacy now?
It's Mike Carey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he brought back the issue of X-Men Legacy that came back today because somewhere in the middle of the book he found it, when he brought it back in, there's like this little tiny like hairline tear, but it's weird. It's like, it's still stapled in there properly, but there's like this little half circle tear near the staple on one page. Like, I don't even know how that would happen.
Weird.
So we traded that out for him. But another guy brought back the Dark Horse Doc Samson. Is it Doc Samson? Or maybe it's just Mighty Samson. That's what it was. Who's Doc Samson? Oh, it's Hulk.
Yeah.
Green hair. Okay. Yeah, he brought back the Mighty Samson hardcover, and there was like 3 different 2-page spreads that were ghost printed, and I mean like not like sort of faded.
Right.
You literally think they're white until you like really look at it and you realize you're not seeing a tiny bit of bleed from the next page.
Right.
You're seeing like this faintest possible image that you can possibly register with your eye. Like, it's not even like gray; it's just like barely there. And so yeah, he had to bring that back because there was like 3 different 2-page spreads that way, and that was bizarre. I'd never seen that before in a hardcover, So yeah, there's all kinds of printing problems going on. That one was printed in China. We looked it up, but I don't know about the X-Men was probably just somebody kicked it around or something.
Right. I had a long time ago during the Onslaught storyline, the very, very first one.
Not the current
not
Onslaught.
the current one, or the one before that.
That's right. This isn't the sequel. This is the third one.
Third one, yeah. This is actually even before they did like the whole Onslaught thing. This was like leading up to it.
Ooh.
Back when Joe Maggiaro was drawing the X-Men.
Like Onslaught is Coming was on everything.
Yeah. There was an issue where Magneto had returned to life and he was young and whatever. The bottom of every page, it was like you had the whole comic page, and like if you were to turn the bottom corner of the page, all you would be doing would be turning the bottom third.
Oh, weird.
And then
like
underneath that was just blank. But, like, it was like a whole page. Like, just,
That is strange. Was it actually cut? Or just printed that way?
It was cut.
Wow. Okay.
Like,
I thought you meant like you turn the page and you still see the same image from the previous page.
No.
So it's like it was like razored.
No.
Huh.
It was, okay, I'm gonna have, this very visual.
Yeah, visually. He's holding the book.
I'm holding
with his
the book.
hands.
Here is the whole page that you see, right? If you were to turn the page here, all you would turn is like just this much.
Like
and
the bottom
this part
third
would
of the
be
page.
white.
Oh, but it's still connected.
But it was still on
like
this page.
It was like a 2-ply, and you're turning one ply.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Every page.
That's insane. How cool is that? You can draw secret things between the pages. Oh, that's so Grant Morrison. There's a comic between the pages. Man, that's weird.
That was probably one of the weirdest misprints I've ever seen in a comic.
That is very strange. I told you about that issue of Robin I own that's completely blank inside.
No.
Yeah, I still own a copy. It's, when they brought back Robin with his own miniseries in the 90s. I own one where it's, the cover looks normal, and then you open it up, every page completely blank, the entire thing.
Did you draw your own Robin comic?
That's why I kept it, but I just could never think of a good Robin comic to draw on
I bet you could do one now.
Yeah, I could totally do one now. Yeah.
And it's probably not slick paper, so it's probably easy to draw.
Yeah, it's like that old newsprint-ish, like one grade above newsprint. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do.
There you go. Well, I don't think we really want to talk about Hewligan's haircut that much.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know that there's a lot to talk about.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just
very short.
It's very Dada and weird. Yeah, you can read it in an hour. I think I read it in an hour.
Took me a little longer, but I'm kind of dumb. So.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Yeah. There's a bonus Judge Dredd comic in the back.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I read that. Where the guy, what was it, the guy, he was dying of cancer or something, and so he was doing these malicious things. He's like, I'm just gonna die before I can be arrested. And they end up putting him in cryogenic freezing, and
so that they can cure cancer, cure him, and then convict him.
Yeah, that's how thorough the Judge Dredd is. It's awesome.
Judge Dredd is great.
Yeah, such good stuff.
Well, at this point, I would probably say let's not take a break and just finish up the show, but I gotta pee something fierce.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
So let's do that, and we'll be back with this little musical interlude that you are hearing.
Hey, welcome back to Gutter Trash, everybody.
Here we are.
So I thought of something when you were on the break.
Yeah.
That I wanted to mention to you, and it didn't matter if it was on the show or not, but we were talking about people bringing back books that were all fucked up,
Right.
Like the one guy had that tiny little hairline tear and, had to switch it out,
Yeah.
I've never wanted to help a customer more than today when this kid, like, first of all, he's a kid,
Right.
like probably 10 or less years old, and he comes in and he's holding a Spider-Man comic, and he goes, "I'm looking for a Spider-Man comic," and I was like, "Okay, what you looking for?" And he's like, "It's number 654. I think he said 654. And he just started opening up the book he had,
Yeah.
and like pages are falling out because like the center spread is not connected anymore, and he's like picking it back up and putting it back in, and he's still flipping through it, and he's like flipping through it like it's a newspaper he's just about to throw in the trash, but so it's like no, it's so awesome. Like you can tell he just read it,
Right.
and he finds this blurb, and it's one of those things that says "See issue 654,"
Right.
and he's like, "It's this one here," and he points at that, and I was like, "Oh, we have to have it, please, I hope we have it." I've never wanted us to have a book
Right.
that a customer wanted more in my entire life than
Right.
today. And we did. We had it.
That's
so
awesome.
And he had more than enough money to pay for it because it was like one of those $4 cover price ones.
Right.
He had a $5 bill. And it was awesome. Like, he was excited, and he left, and
Yeah.
that was so cool. That's what comics should be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is very awesome.
Yeah.
How much did he bitch about the fact that Mephisto, that Peter Parker had sold his soul to Mephisto,
Right.
and that erased the Spider marriage?
I don't believe he mentioned it.
Nothing about anything about how in Civil War Peter Parker joined the bad side and then had to reveal his identity.
It never came up.
No. And about how Dan Slott is raping people's childhoods by removing the marriage and all that.
He mentioned rape, but I don't believe it was in that context.
Okay, all right. Nothing about how Joe Quesada is the devil and that he's retarded and should be fired from Marvel.
That could have been implied with one of his glances, but no, he never verbally vocalized it.
Huh. That's odd.
Yeah.
Someone who would buy a Spider-Man comic and wouldn't bring up any of those things.
Yeah.
What about the organic web shooters and how they've now been replaced by just regular web shooters again?
Oh, yeah, he mum's the word, yeah.
Nothing about how Norman Osborn had sex with Gwen Stacy and she had twins before she died.
I don't think he even knows what sex is.
Uh-huh.
And not just because he was in a comic book shop,
Right,
but because he's like 10.
Right. Huh. It's very weird that this comic fan is, this Spider-Man fan, and he's not bringing up all these important things that every other Spider-Man reader does.
Maybe he was on an errand. Maybe his dad was so drunk, because this is Memorial Weekend.
Right.
He could muster the wherewithal to drive his pickup truck out to the comic book shop, but he just couldn't walk inside.
Okay.
And he gave the kid $5 and said, "You can keep the change if you get the right one, knucklehead." Yeah. Maybe that's what happened. And he was out there silently judging us for selling the aforementioned Quesada Dan Slott,
Yeah, fuck that.
tripe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of silent judging going on these days.
There is. There's a lot.
But yeah, first of all, like, that's the first little kid I've seen buying a comic, and other than like if a kid's in there with his parents and the parents buy him a Sonic the Hedgehog, that's the first little kid that comes in and spends his money and leaves that I've seen in like a year buying a comic. So yeah, that's
and knew what he wanted and
like he was a comic fan. Yeah.
That's super awesome. Yeah. And I hope what I was going for there. You kind of hit home. Did it register?
Yeah.
Okay. That's super awesome.
Yeah.
I hate kids, but that's super awesome. There was, like, when I stopped in today, there was even a kid looking at comics who was upset because his dad was making him leave the store and he hadn't picked the comic that he wanted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he even had store credit, that kid. So,
really? Wow.
Like, it's not like, there was money coming out of daddy's pocket.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one who, he tried to search him comics, and he told him that was all crap.
Yeah.
Stuff he couldn't sell.
But he had a couple of Star Wars toys. So,
oh, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, he had some, like, what did he have? It was like the kind of 90s comics that people don't even bother to put in the quarter bin. They just throw in the garbage. I can't even remember.
X-Force #1.
That caliber of like...
X-Men 2099 #1.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit better than X-Force, because print run's lower. But yeah, just horrible stuff. But yeah, we traded some he brought in some Star Wars toys as well.
Nice.
Star Wars, perennial seller, man.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Kids love it.
Yeah. I guess it's just not for me. Never was.
Mm-hmm. More of a Trekkie.
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and call it that. If gun to head, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Desolation Jones right there. Yeah. So I had a dream the other night that me and Brian John Mitchell were about to embark on a road trip together. We were leaving Ohio because for some reason we were both here in Ohio. We were going to drive west across Indiana and Oklahoma and right into Colorado.
All right.
We looked at a map,
yeah,
and that's exactly what our plan was.
It's the right direction.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Might be off a little bit geographically, but yeah.
You're fine, navigators.
Yeah.
Brian John Mitchell travels all over this land.
Oh, he does.
Tour, yeah.
Sometimes in other lands.
Yeah, you're a driver.
I love driving.
Yeah, you're a driver. You're a winner.
Mm-hmm. Things are going to change. I can feel it. But yeah, I can't remember much. It was one of those dreams that was like, all of a sudden, then we're in a glass elevator in New York, and then there's a bunch of water.
Direction.
Yeah, I know. See, I'm telling you, that map was screwy somehow. And then there's water, and I don't know. It was really weird. But Brian John Mitchell was there, and I had a good time. It was a nice dream.
I think all this comes down to you want to have sex with Brian John Mitchell.
Right inside of his butt pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jesus silently judges us.
And you know what Jesus is thinking as he silently judges you?
What's up?
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
He's on your side.
I'm not going to put my thumb in Brian John Mitchell's pussy, even if it is his butt pussy. Sorry, Jesus. I'm not going there. That's pretty sacrilegious for me to... Because I like the Jesus.
You do. Here.
But yeah, I'm more of the less of the astringent viewpoint on what you're allowed. If hypothetically there is a God and God created everything, God has a sense of humor. I would imagine. There's no way that God wouldn't have a sense of humor in my mind.
He listens to a Never Not Funny.
Yeah, he listens to Never Not Funny.
Comedy Bang Bang. Which has replaced Comedy Death Ray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah, they just changed her name.
Oh, okay.
It's not Comedy Bang Bang.
I like Comedy Death Ray better.
I do too.
Maybe I'm just not used to it yet.
Yeah. I think that's where I fall on that.
Yeah.
But I do like to say Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like to say Bang Bang.
Bang Bang.
Bang Bang. Yeah. But only in that particular way. Bang Bang.
Bang Bang.
Bang Bang.
Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Had any dreams about any of your friends or anything lately?
No.
That's a bummer. Dreams are fun.
Sure.
I like the dreams.
Yeah. I've been sleeping well.
It's like a little extra wake time because you think you're awake and you're having an adventure. but you're really rested. And then you wake up and then you can have an adventure.
Yeah.
It's nice. Double adventure.
Sure.
No, not so much. No. Yeah. What'd you do this week?
I was sick. I played a lot of video games. Saw a movie or two.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I just saw one movie. Yeah, otherwise nothing.
Finally got to see the Thor.
I finally got to see the Thor. Did not get kicked out.
Yeah.
Although I wish some people would have gotten kicked out. But
I'm telling you, it just sucks now. I don't know if
I don't get it.
I don't know if morals are degenerating or if we're just getting older, but yeah, I'm like one of those people that says like I don't get people, you know?
Yeah,
they can't behave in public anymore.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, people have been assholes in movie theaters ever since movie theaters started, because there are assholes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems that more and more they're just becoming bigger assholes and more often more prevalent.
It doesn't make sense because you think like, okay, now that movies are like $10 or more,
right? It would keep out the riffraff.
Yeah, you would be like, well, I'm not paying $10 just to sit there and text my girlfriend or
right.
like, you know, like you'd do that at a pool hall or whatever,
right.
But
like even the people I go to see movies with, if they want to talk to me in the movie theater, I'm going to get pissed at them.
Yeah.
Because you know it cost us both like $11 or more,
right,
to go to that.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not a friend of the movie theater anymore. We're estranged.
I mean, ever since we've started doing this podcast, I've we've had our experiences.
Oh yeah,
and they've often been decent stories to tell here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I still want to see movies in the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a makes you think that you've actually done something.
Yeah, you went out into the world,
right? Yeah.
You've participated
in society,
supported a film that you want to support or whatever.
Right.
You know.
And it's getting to the point where, I mean, in general, it's getting to the point that I barely want to leave the house anyway. But,
right, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting more that I don't want to go to movies at all.
At least it's a fast turnaround on the DVD these days, so it's not like you really have to wait a year, you know.
Yeah.
Wait 3 months, 4 months maybe.
Yeah, because I know Drive Angry comes out this week, and that was a fairly recent theater thing, so...
I guess it depends on how well it does, but...
Yeah, I really want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see that.
That's Nicolas Cage?
Oh, yeah. Looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it won't be in 3D, so I'm in.
Oh, even better, yeah.
Because I'm done with 3D.
Mm.
I think I talked about that last week.
Yeah, you didn't see Thor in 3D?
No, I did not.
Neither.
I finally got to see it in 2D, as it was meant to be.
Just like a comic book.
Yep.
That's how I watched it, too. 2D. Yeah. So way to go.
Yeah. I mean, unless another movie comes out like Avatar, which really utilizes, that whole thing, then, I'm just going to avoid it from now on.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be an Avatar that does that.
It will be the second Avatar, but there might be another one before that, I'd imagine.
I think, even though I know Spider-Man is being shot in 3D, I think I'm just going to wait to see that in 2D.
Oh, yeah?
There.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. Using all the same equipment from, Avatar, James Cameron is even sort of like, mentoring the director on how to use it properly.
Really?
Yeah. But even despite that, I'm still just going to see that in 2D, I think.
I wonder how involved he is when he mentors somebody. Does he just send them like a packet of, like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Like whenever you buy a new stereo and it's got
instructions.
It's like he wrote them in Spanish and English. It's a flip thing, but or does he like actually is he on set like, sort of guiding him?
I'm sure
close?
He's probably not on set, but I'm sure pre-production,
hanging out, having meetings.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I guess I don't know.
I like James Cameron.
I like some of his movies.
Mm-hmm. The Abyss, man. Have you seen The Abyss?
Nope.
Eventually I'm going to pick that, I think.
I've seen a Terminator. I've seen Terminator 2. I have seen True Lies.
Oh, that's James Cameron. I always forget that.
Yeah.
Man, what a good movie.
Yep, that's it.
Mm. No Aliens?
Nope.
No Titanic?
Nope.
No
Abyss.
Big Mama's House?
Nope.
No, didn't see that. The 3D effects were amazing.
I'm just, I don't feel it was ready yet.
Yeah.
I don't think the world was ready for Big Mama 3D.
Yeah.
There was a third one that just came out. Was that in 3D?
It should have been, right?
It should have been.
Yeah.
That's where all the good 3D sequels come in.
Jackass 3D.
Yeah.
That was great.
Jaws 3D.
Mm.
Friday the 13th 3D.
Wow. They were ahead of their time.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Final Destination 4 was in 3D.
Ooh.
So they fucked that up.
I think they fucked up when they wrote the first script of Final Destination.
Final Destination is a good movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The first one? Oh, it's a very good movie.
I don't know. I saw bits and pieces of it.
You must have seen the wrong bits and pieces
Yeah.
there. Because it's a pretty decent movie. It's a pretty decent movie. I would never watch any of the sequels.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piranha 3D? Oh, yeah. Piranha 3D, the remake of the, didn't James Cameron do the original?
Did he really?
I think so, the Roger Corman.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he might have. Yeah, at least he did the sequel to it or something like that.
Huh.
But the Piranha 3D that came out last summer, directed by the same guy that did High Tension and The Hills Have Eyes. Apparently, he thought he made a serious movie. But,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to see that, but not because I thought it looked like a good serious movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I want to see it. It looks dumb and ridiculous, and I heard pretty decent things about it.
That sucks, though, when you hear, the guy thought, you don't feel like you're along with the ride,
Right, yeah.
Or along for the ride.
Yeah. I know that there's a sequel coming out, Piranha 3 Double D.
Oh, well, that's got to be funny, right?
Directed by the guy who directed the Feast movies.
Okay.
So, that he kind of knows that.
Yeah. Well, Mel's wait for that one.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But, I decided I was going to throw in Piranha, on my Netflix queue. And I know you don't have Netflix or anything like that, but when you enter a movie, usually it pops up a window and it said, hey, these are recommended for you based on what you just picked.
Okay.
One of the movies recommended to me was some made-for-TV Lifetime movie starring Della Reese and Meredith Baxter Birney.
Was it about fish somehow?
Nope.
Huh.
The rest was like Blood Car.
Yeah.
A car that runs on human blood. Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Was Deathbed on there?
Deathbed was not on there.
I still want to see that.
Other type of movies. Jaws, I think, was actually recommended.
Makes sense. Very much so.
Yeah, Leviathan.
He likes aquatic death movies.
Yeah, maybe some Dario Argento thing.
Maybe Meredith Baxter Birney, dies while swimming at the local swimming hole in that film. I don't know. That's too bad. Yeah, it's way off Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have the Netflix, but I think it's
a
pretty
fine
much
program.
It's fueled most of our movie episodes.
Yes, it has.
Good job, Netflix.
Yeah, thank you, Netflix. Outside of a few field trips, which apparently we're never going to go on again.
Well, if I run out of vetoes, maybe. Oh.
movie to pick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do. I've still got 3 vetoes.
I'll just pick it 4 times.
You can't do that. I gotta find the official Gutter Trash rule book. Brian John Mitchell, email it to me. I know you've got it. If anybody does.
I think he wrote it.
Yeah. He wrote it during our road trip to Colorado via New York.
Yeah, anyway, Netflix is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess if you want to pick a movie.
I guess I could do that. Yeah. Oh, see, now I'm conflicted.
Oh, were you going to pick a theater movie?
No, not originally.
Oh. I'm just going to veto it. I'm going to veto. You can't do that.
All right. It's too bad.
Yeah. Was there one that you actually wanted to see?
Yeah. And then I realized that it's opening next weekend, and we could have gone to see it on a Wednesday, on Sunday here. But yeah, well, I'll go ahead and not.
I won't veto.
No, I'm not going to pick it.
Okay.
So yeah, and I think my friend, I've convinced her to go see it with me in a month. So. But I'm talking about X-Men First Class.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I probably would have vetoed that just because I don't really want to see it.
Really? Because, A, it looks awesome. And B, I have heard nothing but awesome things about it.
Really?
It is getting incredibly great reviews.
I might check it out on the DVD.
It's Matthew Vaughn.
Who's that?
Layer Cake, Stardust, Kick-Ass. Hasn't made a bad movie yet.
I haven't seen... Layer Cake or Stardust, but yeah, I did like Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass is awesome. We'll never read the comic. Stardust is amazing. And Stardust is not a kind of movie that I would ever like.
Really?
But it is amazing.
Really?
Amazing.
But you do like it?
Oh, I love it.
Okay. I think it meant like, you would never like it, but you see that it is amazing.
No, like I would never like it, but I did see it, and it was amazing.
Okay, yeah.
And
that's good high praise there.
And Layer Cake is great.
Matthew Vaughn, that's his name? Okay.
So, go see all those movies.
And then go
see X-Men First Class, because we won't.
Oh.
Although we should. Because, it's kind of our forte.
Yeah.
It's a comic book movie.
If you want to pick it, I won't veto it.
I'm not going to pick it. Because,
you've talked me into wanting to see it.
Well, that's good. You should go see it. But we're not going to see it for the show. Because I've actually, before I came up with the idea to maybe go see that, I've had a movie that I've been wanting to pick for probably since we started the show.
Really?
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah. And I think it's time to pull the trigger on it.
Ooh. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, indeed. I talked about it a little bit last week.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to pick Takashi Miike movie.
Oh.
Sukiyaki Western Django.
Awesome. Okay. I thought you were going to say Ichi the Killer.
No.
Okay.
I know that you're not going to sit through that.
I can't. I've tried.
And also, I don't own it anymore.
I was going to say, it's not like I never got to a point where I was like, oh, I can't sit through this.
Right.
It was just, every time I tried to watch it, I fell asleep.
No. I will not subject you to that.
Yeah.
No, this is Takashi Miike's Western.
Sweet.
Sukiyaki Western Django. Quentin Tarantino's in it.
Really?
Yeah. I've been wanting to watch it for a couple years now.
Oh, you've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Okay.
And for some reason, I just always held off on picking it for the show, but doing it now.
It's been a while since we've watched a Western.
Yeah, it's also hasn't been a while since we watched something Asian, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're going to do it again.
Yeah, awesome. I'm down.
Sweet.
That's very cool. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
I like a good Western. I like a good Western.
Hopefully this will be one.
What was The Proposition? Is that the last one we watched?
I think so. Was that the first one we watched also?
Maybe.
We can't think if we've seen any others other than
Oh, Back to the Future 3.
Okay.
No, we didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Western, here I come. Sukiyaki, what?
Sukiyaki Western Django.
Django, okay. Is it Star Wars related at all?
Was Quentin Tarantino in Star Wars?
He may have played the Sarlacc pit.
Okay, then yes.
Okay, yeah. Actually, he sort of has like the noggin, his head
He kind of does. Yeah.
of those creatures that are in the band in the first movie.
Oh, yeah.
The do 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 do. He's got this Finger and Dan, I believe, is their names.
Yeah.
He's got a similar kind of forehead.
Yeah. Either that, or he kind of looks a little bit like Anakin when he takes off the Darth Vader helmet for the first time at the end of Return.
Yeah, a little bit. Huh.
At least he does when he becomes a vampire in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
What we're saying is that Quentin Tarantino has a big head.
Big head, figuratively and possibly literally.
Definitely literally. Possibly figuratively.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Sweet. Takashi Miike.
Yeah, you can't compare a human being to the flute player from the Cantina band without pretty much implying that he has a giant head.
Yeah, it's hard to do. Unless you're talking about what a great musician he is. Because those guys never miss their marks.
Nope.
Yeah.
Playing that same song over and over again.
Do it again!
They have it down.
Oh, yeah. Practice does indeed make perfect. May the force be with you.
Alright, so happy Memorial Day.
You as well.
A day late for the listener, a day early for us.
This time travel is crazy.
It is indeed crazy. Not as crazy as it is on League Night. League Night? That is my other show.
League Night.
Yes. In which we've traveled further into the future.
Well, I have to work tomorrow. Short hours, though.
That's good.
Go in late, get off early.
Awesome. That is the way to work.
Yeah.
That's the way to work.
I'm going to try to see if I can adopt that scenario as my everyday workaday.
I don't have to go to work at all tomorrow. I'm going to try to adopt that as my everyday workaday.
Oh, man, I support you.
And I'm sure when my boss listens to this, and he might, I'll probably get fired. So, yeah.
Well, then, problem solved.
Yeah, there we go.
Your dreams really do come true.
I like my job.
Yeah.
Please let me keep it. Please let me keep it. But I do have the day off tomorrow, and that will be nice.
That is awesome. Yeah. Sit inside, because it's going to be a scorcher.
It's too hot.
Too hot for TV.
It's too hot for living. We've said...
Wow, all these things.
These exact words minutes ago. Welcome to Gutter Trash, episode 131. Hewligan's Haircut. My name is Eric.
My name is Butt Pussy. Oh, thanks for listening.
Bye. You can subscribe to Gutter Trash at iTunes or directly at guttertrash.net. If you go to iTunes, please leave us a review. You can email us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. For more info, you can find us on Facebook. Or you can go to seanborn.net or buyerbeware.guttertrash.net. Listen to our sister podcast, League Night, at league.guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening. Until next time.